All right, so those are the rules. What did I actually eat? So a typical breakfast for me was scrambled eggs, quite a few of them, spinach just because I love veggies and I think and I needed to get the fiber, avocado, and then maybe some leftover meat from the night before. So that would be like a basic typical breakfast for me. Remember, I said I'd be aiming for a 900 to 1,000 calorie meal. You would need to scale that based on how many calories you eat. Occasional breakfast treats, so I'll share some kind of exceptions to the rules I go through it. I found these zero net carb bagels on a website called Thin Slim Foods, no affiliation at all. I like their cinnamon one. They have a plain one too, but 90 calories, zero net carbs, 14 grams of protein, lots of fiber. Just liked it. So these bagel, you have to enjoy your food too. These bagels, I would either put cream cheese or almond butter on them. So that was kind of an occasional breakfast treat. Also, my wife makes these really good breakfast burritos. So I would, she makes them for the family and they use regular tortillas because they're not on the same diet as me. But I use these Mama Lupe's zero carb tortillas usually. There's also like a carb smart tortilla that I know I've played with. There's lots of different low carb tortillas, but I would eat some of these. So they'd have scrambled eggs and breakfast sausage and a bunch of veggies in them. So that was another really good breakfast for me that I really enjoyed. The cool thing about my diet is I really enjoy everything I eat. There's not like a flavor explosion every time I eat, but I enjoy every meal. I'm not like sick of eating these things. I really do enjoy them. All right, so what's a lunch look like? Salad, bunch of greens with chicken, bunch of chicken, and then olive oil for the healthy fats, and then macadamia nuts. See, macadamia nuts I think are the best low carb nut out there. I really like them. They're kind of expensive, but good way to get some healthy fats. Then I really like this Good Culture. Again, no affiliation with anything here, but Good Culture cottage cheese. It's just if you don't have this in your area, just a lower carb cottage cheese. Basically half as many carbs here as you'd find in a typical cottage cheese, and 19 grams of protein, which is pretty sweet. So that's what a typical lunch would look like. Lunch on the go, so a few days a week I'm gone during lunch, and if I'm eating, I use this keto bread. I just buy it at Walmart, but there's lots of low carb breads out there as well. So I could make a low carb sandwich or a wrap using those low carb or zero carb tortillas. So it might be deli meat and cheese. I make this wrap that's a chicken bacon ranch wrap. So a little bit of cheese, a little bit of bacon, and then a bunch of chicken, and then some ranch that my wife makes. But those are some really good lunches on the go for me. And then here's another one I really like as well. We buy these at Costco. Again, I don't know if you have a Costco in your area, but just it's an apple and Gouda cheese chicken sausage, basically like a bratwurst type of thing that I could eat just as is, or put them on a wrap, or put them on the low carb bread. So you might have to find something else in your area, but similar, just a type of thing. Pretty easy thing to eat for lunch. And then what's a typical dinner look like? Just meat and veggies, right? That's basically what most meals are. I might add a low carb bread or a tortilla or something, but I'm mainly eating meat and vegetables. So steak, salmon, chicken, and then I might also use those tortillas. You see, I really like them. They're also higher in protein and higher in fiber and low calorie. Some of those normal tortillas are like 200 calories. It's just, way too many. But so I might do soft shell tacos with either ground beef or chicken, those types of things. But then lots of veggies. You see broccoli, asparagus, kale, lettuce, peppers. You see here, my family really loves vegetables, which is great. But so looking here, I just wanted to show you that we have a garden in our backyard. So we grow a bunch of our vegetables. We buy the rest of the store. And then we do have a hydroponic garden inside for the winter. I live in South Dakota, so we definitely don't get to garden year round. All right, what's an occasional dinner treat? So this would be, every couple months. Also from that Thin Slim Foods website, they have zero carb pizza crust. You see here, low calorie, zero net carbs, high protein, lots of fiber. So we make like a low carb pizza. So some pizza sauce that's pretty low carb, bunch of meat, bunch of veggies, some cheese, and that's a really nice treat every once in a while. Just take a break from just the typical dinner or supper.